What's good? It's your boy Shay coming back at you with another LNC NBA playoff update. As always, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, select all so that way you don't miss out on a single NBA playoff update. Oh, breaking news. Shannon Sharpe versus Kwame Brown over LeBron James. This has heated up. Kwame Brown had an interesting take after the Los Angeles Lakers were swept by the Western Conference champion Denver Nuggets. And the biggest LeBron stan in the world, Shannon Sharpe, obviously did not take it too well. So let's see what Kwame Brown had to say before we get into what Shannon Sharpe said to him. Buckle up, because this is going to be a long one, but this is going to be a lot of fun. Let's see what Kwame had to say.
And so I discovered that LeBron, you not that, bro. I'm sorry. I can't hate to say it. You are a stat sheet junkie. You're a bad boy when it comes to stats. Throughout history, people are going to, the little nerds are going to look up your stat line and they're going to say, he got to be the greatest player that ever played the game. And people who actually play are going to know that is bullshit. I have never seen a guy of your caliber, supposed caliber, you don't even get a shot off. You made me bet my money. Hey, LeBron, you made me bet my money. I at least thought Lakers second game, you gonna win this game. You made me bet my money.
Not the cap.
And you mean to tell me that you didn't have the nerve to tell me you were just gonna run in there and pump fake, and beg for the refs to bail your ass out again? How many times we got to see you flop and you owe that person $30 for that beer? You flopped and knocked the person beer out their goddamn hand.
Yeah, we don't teach flopping. We teach our players to play downhill and attack the paint and be forceful.
Never one time I played with MJ. I never seen MJ flop all the way to the goddamn sideline. Have you seen that? I seen this nigga flop. This nigga want to be in the Matrix or something. Nigga, maybe you need to do movies from here on out and go do the Matrix sequel so you can flop your ass all the way out of bounds and knock somebody goddamn drink out their goddamn hand.
A complete embellishment by James.
Because this don't make no sense, man. This don't make no sense. Now you're going to come back at 39 and they're going to try to carry you to the playoffs and the finals again. Do you know what that's going to look like? That's going to be horrible. Trying to carry a 39-year-old aging, failing superstar, talking about all this money he spent on his body. I don't give a damn if you spend $2 million on your body. They ain't gonna give you no new hamstring. They ain't gonna give you no new knee. Do they give new hamstrings as you get older?
Barely.
Do they give out new knees? Then how much money? Money ain't gonna beat Father of Time. Boy, God is good, and Father of Time is gonna get all of us. And so it don't matter how much money you spend, but you not that, LeBron. I saw last night, you not that, bro. You are a great player. You got good stats. You played longer than anybody. You a bad motherfucker, but you not that. I played with Kobe. I played with Richard Hamilton. He would have got a shot off.
They get it to Hamilton. He gets a clean look and buries it.
Hell, Gilbert Arenas would have got a shot off right there.
Players like this, in key situations when it's right down, their concentration gets extremely high.
You didn't even get a shot off. We don't even know if you would have hit the goddamn shot. You ain't even get it off. I used to watch. Where's your little touch moves? You supposed to be the best scorer in the game. You got all these points. Where's your move? Like Jokic can play till he goddamn near 50. Jokic don't even get off the ground. He pick, he roll, he do a little floater. That nigga can do that till he 50 years fucking old. He just trot down the court, do his little floater, throw it up, or do his little three, and get on back. LeBron, why didn't you work on your other shit, bro? I know I'm a bust, so everybody gonna say, oh, why you fuck? Cool, I'm a fan now. I'm a basketball enthusiast. I'm a fan. I played this game and I watched MJ, I watched Kobe work on driving right, getting to a spot.
You gotta get a shot here. Final seconds. Bryant for the win. Bang!
You were supposed to get to a spot right there, brother. You were supposed to bump them. You 6'8". They can't even see the rim when you get up there. Bump that motherfucker going left and rise up. You right there. But you were looking for a bailout again. I've watched so many good players, including myself, work on these same moves. Tracy McGrady, he gonna get to a spot, he gonna rise up.
Here comes McGrady, no timeouts remaining. McGrady for the win. Yeah! 1.7 to go.
You didn't even rise up because you didn't want the failure of missing that goddamn shot. If you would have missed, you wanted the ref to do something for you. You went and yelling at the goddamn ref once a fucking again. It's a damn shame, man. This is what it looks like when, to me and a lot of other people, when they push your career through. It's guys out there that live for those moments. They live for those moments, to score in those moments. Kobe Bryant would have lived for that moment. Kobe Bryant would have probably looked at that nigga, rose up for a three and won the game. That's what great people do. You can't say that you great. You got to do great things. You got to make the impossible possible. That's where greatness lies. Not no nigga that's just driving to the basket, looking at the referee to bail him out. Anybody can do that shit.
Strong words from Kwame Brown. But I have to be honest, I agree with him in a lot of what he says. I mean, obviously y'all like to go to certain stats, but a lot of the stats for LeBron are, you know, of the pick and choose variety, which we'll get into a little bit of that later. But obviously he was not feeling LeBron James on that last play of the game. I don't believe LeBron James has a signature move. But before we get into all of that, let's see what Uncle Shay Shay has to say. How do you feel about Kwame Brown on this one, Sir Shannon Sharpe?
I'm still don't know what's his end game here. You talking about what Kobe would have done? What would you have done? What would you have done? You're the number one overall pick.
Yeah.
I don't get it because LeBron was in a no-win situation.
Huh?
People say, LeBron, why would you settle for a three? Why would you shoot a step back this? He drives the ball. Jamal Murray does a great job of tying him up. And even as he holds onto the ball, he's trying to get the shot up. Aaron Gordon blocks it. Now you're saying, well, he should have pulled up. It's easy to say what you should have done after the fact of knowing what has happened.
Oh, no, you didn't. Wait a minute. No, you did.
Yep.
And Skip, he said, you're supposed to be great? Really, Kwame, of all the people, he should never, ever question anybody's greatness. Because this is what we know. If there's a Mount Rushmore for busts in the NBA history, whether he's the first head, the second head, the third, or the fourth, he's on Mount Rushmore of bust NBA players. There's no question.
Jack. Diaw down the middle before the defense gets set. Kwame Brown misses the dunk.
And then he's going to question a guy that's, whether you say he's first, second, he's top five of the greatest players to ever play. I remember I heard him talk when Kobe scored 81. He's talking about he's hitting damn good screens. Really?
4 away from Elgin Baylor's Laker record. For 3 again. Yes!
Dude, you the number one pick in the draft, and you talk about you setting screens.
Yep.
Talk about the games that you played. Talk about the game-winning shots you hit.
They're going to take a timeout.
Okay, one done. Now, the second.
Skip, look, I get it. Kobe and Mike was graceful. They were elegant. They were Baryshnikov.
Yep.
But it's just not true. They haven't hit more game-winning shots than LeBron. The numbers don't lie. You can just go look it up, Kwame. You have plenty of time. Hell, you own your farm down in Georgia. You got plenty of time. You ain't playing no hoops. You should have still been in the NBA.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But you want to take a shot because this is your thing, Skip. Look what he did. Everybody, he was trending. He got exactly what he wanted.
Okay.
He trended more for saying something because sometimes, Skip, the only success you can have is taking a bite out of somebody that's successful.
Oh, no, you didn't. Wait a minute. No, you did.
He trended more for what he said about LeBron than anything he ever done in the NBA.
That's a fact.
Now that's a problem.
Yep.
That's a problem.
Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Now, whatever you're good at.
Can the Lakers hold on? Kwame says, I held on. Can I do it again? We'll find out when we come back.
That's what you should be like trending for. Kwame Brown dropped 30 and 20. Kwame Brown had a triple-double.
Previous high was 18 against Toronto last season. How about that?
All right, thank you very much, Steve. 30 points. Big night for you. 19 rebounds. I mean, maybe your best performance as a pro?
We can't pull up nothing where they said Kwame Brown ever had a great game.
Not the cap.
But he wants to take a shot. And the nerds will look at the stat line. You ain't got to look at the stat line. Go watch the game. If you didn't think LeBron James played great in that game, sometimes you can play great, Skip, and still lose. Sometimes you can play bad and win. That's happened. But I don't get. I'm just trying to figure out what was Kwame hoping to accomplish. Because he jumped on there like he's like, oh, and LeBron James, you're supposed to be a superstar. You're supposed to be one of these all-time great players. You're supposed to be? No. You were supposed to be an all-time great player. You were supposed to be a superstar. That was the supposed, not LeBron. LeBron James is everything that people thought he would be and more.
All that stuff, pretty much false.
Yep.
You became nothing of what you were supposed to be.
Yep.
I just don't get his end game. I don't hope. Bruh, go at Gilbert Arenas.
John Morant is going to be the direct reason Gilbert Arenas, Stack 5, all of you guys that do stupid shit, and with this gang culture and checking in, every time you get upset, you are threatening to another man with your whole little posse.
Go ahead, Stacks and Matt Barnes has been on your head. LeBron James has never said anything about you.
He showed you that nigga, you ain't shit, nigga. Pretty ass punk. Any nigga could take your motherfucking woman. You know why, boy? I just saw a video that you let this man see I already knew you was a punk, but now I really know you a punk now. You let Derek Fisher come up to your wife and address her, kiss her, before he addressed you punk bitch. And then your bitch ass tried to go and pass him and address his wife before you addressed the man. Nigga, who raised you, nigga? I wish you would come up to any woman I'm with and goddamn try to address him for me.
And you gonna take a shot at the man, why? Because you know what, I'm trending, and get people on my social media page. Bro, you a joke.
Huh?
You a joke. You from the crib, you from down, you're a joke. Really, real talk, you a joke. Here's the thing. LeBron James has 7 game-winning or game-tying shots in the final 1 second of playoff games. He's 7 of 12, 58%. No one else in the last 26 years, which as far as the database data goes back, has more than 2. Kobe Bryant is 2 of 7, 28%. So based on this stat, LeBron James is the most clutch player of his generation, and it's not close. Now, this is not how I feel about something.
Yeah.
This is not what someone told me. This is about them putting in data and the computer spitting it out.
Yeah.
Saying, this is what happened. We put in everybody that's taking a shot to tie the game or win the game. In the final 1 second, LeBron James is 7 of 12, 58%. Nobody else has more than 2 of those in the playoffs. This was a playoff game. So, Kwame, your feelings, your emotion is misguided.
Okay.
So, Shannon, you speak of misguided and misplaced emotions, or however you want to word that. But Shannon, I don't believe Kwame Brown ever brought up that he was better than LeBron. He was speaking of LeBron in comparison to Michael, Jeffrey Jordan, and Kobe Bean Bryant, RIP. You said he's never had a 30 and 20 game. You're right. He only had a 30 and 19 game. 30 and 19. I'm sure he's never had any game winners before.
Get the rebound because they're going to take a timeout.
Okay, 1 done.
Now, Shannon, the thing about stats and whatnot is you bring up stats when you're talking about LeBron James in the final 1 second of a game. Well, of the playoffs. Well, what happened in the final 1 second? Well, he hit the shot against the Bulls.
James for the win. It's gone. LeBron James at the
the buzzer.
He hit that floater against the deflated Raptors.
3 seconds to go. Throws up the floater. Good night, Cleveland.
And a blown coverage by the Indiana Pacers gave LeBron James a layup.
Adier gets it in. Here's James on the drive for the win.
You take those 3 out, LeBron James, between the seconds of 4 seconds and 1 second, is actually 0 for 7, Shannon. But I'm sure y'all knew that. That's why y'all took it all the way down to 1 second. But then again, clutch baskets are more than just hitting a shot to tie or win the game. If you're up 2 points in the last minute and you hit a shot to make it a 2-possession game, that is a clutch game. That could be, you can be up 1 and hit a shot, a 3-point shot to put the game out of reach with 5 seconds. So when you take, if we just look at the other side, Shannon, when you want to talk about, you know, shots to tie or win, well, let's look at shots when you have a lead between 1 and 3 points in the last minute of playoff games. In that same span, Shannon, LeBron James has the most misses in NBA history. Kobe's only missed 9 shots when having a lead up 1 to 3, you know, 1 possession with less than a minute. LeBron James has missed 21 shots, bro. 21. He is the only player in history to take at least 10 3-pointers when being up a possession with a minute to go. That's bad basketball, no matter how you want to slice it, Shannon. So again, y'all don't want to tell the whole story about LeBron, and this is why you want to try to gaslight Kwame and make it a Kwame's career versus LeBron's career instead of what Kwame's doing, a LeBron versus Kobe and Jordan. But let's see what Kwame had to say in response to you taking such low shots at him, bringing up his draft pick status. I mean, he was drafted number 1, Shannon. You do know this, right? You do know this kid made a lot of money playing basketball. Don't let me find out he made more money than you, Shannon. So Kwame has made a lot of money. He was drafted number 1. His career wasn't supposed to be what it was. What does that have to do with LeBron James being better in those situations than Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan? Nothing. But let's see what Kwame had to say.
Shannon Sharpe. Hey, Shannon. Have you lost your God-loving mind, boy? You a guest in the house of this basketball talk. Didn't you know that? And now, since you don't want to act like a guest in this shit and you want to invalidate me, you football playing dummy. Nigga, it ain't no first downs in basketball, clown. How you gonna try to invalidate a man who was the number 1 draft pick, boy? You wanna try to put some bass in your voice when you talking to me? When you on a panel with a nigga that buckled you down, boy? You on a panel with a white boy that blamed his coach for not making it to college, and you wanna try to invalidate me, nigga?
So then I go to play for a legendary coach in high school, at a big program, at the biggest school in the state, Northwest Classic High School in Oklahoma City, and he hated my game. He didn't like me. I was a 3-point shooter and a gunner before there was even a 3-point line.
Are you a clown or what? I'm so glad that you just exposed yourself, you clown. You think you gonna put some bass in your voice when you talking to me, nigga? And that white boy made you say, I'm just trying to let me finish. Let me finish.
Oh, personal shot, you started it.
Time out. You would take a personal shot at me.
I didn't take a personal shot at you.
Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
You would take a personal...
Put your glasses back on.
Can I finish? You're willing to take a personal shot at me to say this man is better than me because I say he's playing bad this year?
So I don't know what make you think that your opinion on basketball is more than mine because you a fanboy for LeBron. You call me emotional, and you was finna fight a whole goddamn Memphis Grizzlies team because of your love affair, LeBron? You the reason why John Morant probably carrying guns right now. John Morant was like, oh shit, a big ass nigga in a sweater, a grandmama sweater, trying to fight his daddy and the whole damn team.
All that stuff, pretty much false.
You fanboying, calling somebody emotional, and you about to fight a whole damn team about LeBron.
You supposed to be a damn analyst, not a fanboy. You ain't nothing but a fucking fanboy. You done lost your goddamn mind. That motherfucking testosterone must have hit you too goddamn deep this morning, boy. I didn't say nothing about LeBron's legacy. I said he didn't learn how to get to a damn spot. And now you want to get mad and you want to invalidate a whole man about his opinion because you a fucking fanboy? But we can go there if you want. A goddamn NBA player that's supposed to be so great that y'all ask for help for him every damn year. Help, help!
Does LA need a third superstar to go along with LeBron and AD to get the job done?
And the reason why you ask for help every damn year is because you know what I said is true. He does not have a signature go-to move that you can think of. I played MJ and Kobe Bryant, God rest his soul, one-on-one. And these are documented facts. You go to the MCI Center, you can look at me playing Michael Jordan one-on-one, and I did really goddamn good if you go look at the tape. Kobe Bryant played him one-on-fucking-one, and if you go look at the tape, I did really goddamn good until that boy started doing triple and double and triple and double moves.
And he comes out to LA, and I'm in the gym at 6 in the morning killing myself. And he understands that, you know, we're not going to play around here. And he knows that, and he enjoys doing that. I mean, he's there in practice. He's busting his butt before practice. After practice, he's in there on off days getting treatment. He's been great, man.
And that's how I know he liked that. That's how I know he was like that. See, when you play this sport, you don't just talk about it. You don't just admire people. I wasn't that guy. I want to see what you got. And these two gentlemen that I spoke of, they have everything in their arsenal that LeBron James does not have. They would have drove to a spot and rose up and shot the ball like the person wasn't even there. It's documented facts. Y'all want to bring up stats. How many times have LeBron scored this? How many times? I wasn't talking about how many times. I was talking about that fucking time. That was a sickening thing to see him get the ball at the free throw line and bull over Steph Curry like that with no call. People who really love basketball don't think that's real basketball. To have a 6'8" dude that can't do what Paul Pierce and other dudes that y'all say are great can do.
Pierce staring down LeBron James and then rising up against a contest and puts it right down the middle.
You are a disgrace, Shannon Sharpe. You buck dancing punk. You let that white boy make you damn near cry. And then you want to come up here and dishonor my name because of my opinion? Because of my opinion. You are a fucking disgrace. Everything about you is fake, nigga. Club Shay Shay, do something for two something. Smoke a black and mild.
I be on the mile. Mile with the yak. Mile with the yak. Mile with the yak. I'm gonna need miles in the head, dog. Mile with the yak. Mile with the yak. Mile with the yak.
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You don't go to the hood. You don't never go to the hood. But y'all want to hold on to an aging ass player that y'all want to make somebody be. Y'all want to make them be the king, huh? The most blasphemous shit in the world, a king. Ain't nobody my motherfucking king. Call it what you want. You can brainwash these other motherfuckers. I don't do brainwashing. LeBron James barely got off the ground and didn't even get a shot off. No. That ain't no woke shit in my opinion. I'm sorry. I already see the vision of what MJ would have did. He would have put his motherfucking head down, driving one way, and then he would have stopped on a dime and pulled up and hit the shot like you wasn't there.
Looks, he gives to Jordan. Jordan to the circle, puts the shot in the air. Good! The game's over, and the Bulls have won.
He might even pushed off like he did with Brian Russell.
Jordan, open. Chicago with the lead.
When they played the Utah Jazz. But my opinion on that one play don't take away from his greatness. You never heard me say LeBron wasn't great, you little fanboy.
2.4 seconds, he trying to drive all the way to the basket in a crowd. No, that's not the move. Sorry, that's not the move. But that still don't negate the fact that LeBron James does not have a signature move. You can attack me all you want for saying the truth. LeBron James does not have a signature move. If he did, we would have saw it on that play. He does not know how to post up. He knows how to go in transition. He's a hell of a transition player. And I take my hat off to a motherfucker that can play to 38 years old. Now there's some alleged drug situation that Chael Sonnen said. There's some alleged drug situation.
If the world understood what LeBron did, like other basketball players will hear what LeBron does and go, well, yeah, but that doesn't matter, right? It's like a baseball player and you're hitting a stick out of the way. It doesn't matter. It's like, no. If you knew what these performance enhancers did, then you would know why it does matter.
What do you think he's
There's
doing?
only one, we have the same drug guy, if you will. I know exactly what he's doing.
But that don't got nothing to do with me. We damn sure know that we never seen a player that has family and friends that's a part of a sports agency. So there's some alleged things that may have been going on behind the scenes with trades. So we never seen a player have this much control in the league. We never seen this. This is a whole new thing. But at the end of the day, you don't have to attack me because I said MJ and LeBron and Kobe Bryant are on different levels. He's not that. That's all I said.
Whoo, those are some strong words from Kwame Brown right there about Shannon Sharpe, or to Shannon Sharpe rather, to Shannon Sharpe rather. Kwame Brown made some excellent points. Him bringing up Clutch Sports and LeBron's ties with Clutch Sports and bringing up, the things that Chael Sonnen said. I mean, remember, y'all said LeBron put $1 million, $2 million in his body, but we were supposed to assume that none of that was on juicing. I mean, I guess, bro. I've actually met LeBron in person before. He's built like a dinosaur. So, I mean, maybe he is and maybe he ain't. Very, very fiery debate. Shannon Sharpe versus Kwame Brown. I do personally feel that Shannon Sharpe is out of line talking to Kwame like that because Kwame is, at the end of the day, an NBA player, and Kwame Brown didn't play like 1 year. He played some years, and, Kwame has had a good game or two before, and to disrespect him when he brings up setting screens for Kobe in one of the most historic games of all time, that's like you disrespecting, you had an all-time receiving game, and one of the linemen was talking about that game and brought up that they got some good blocks in that game and really helped you get open. Would you disrespect your lineman like that? I doubt it. So that means you don't know anything about basketball. You just putting it all down the baskets. And, Kwame Brown was never drafted to be any type of LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, or Michael Jordan. You notice when we talk about them, we stay in that realm of like wing players and stuff like that. We don't tend to bring in centers and power forwards because, like Tim Duncan and all of them, they had their own stuff. So Shannon Sharpe's just gaslighting. He's doing his normal I love LeBron thing. Do you disagree? Get in the comments right now. Who's right? Kwame or Shannon? Put it in the comments. Put Kwame or Shannon, one of the two. If you ain't gonna put nothing else, put one of the two. Who is right, Kwame or Shannon? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that way you don't miss out on another NBA playoff update. God is great. I'll see y'all here in a little bit. Man, did Miami just drop game 5? I guess we're gonna have to talk about the Celtics and Heat tomorrow. Peace.
Way to expose yourself, Shannon Sharpe. Way to expose yourself and how you weak-ass NBA analysts are there just to protect LeBron's coveted name. That you disrespected Anthony Bennett, Kwame Brown, and John Oliver Candy for no reason. For no reason. A football-playing motherfucker can disrespect basketball players. This how deep you motherfuckers' protection go for this fake-ass king. Way to expose yourself, Shannon. Way to expose this whole fake ass thing that you guys disrespect black men. You want to sit here and say, oh, Kwame talked about a black man. You brought up 2 black men that ain't say shit about nothing. And you said we need to fight for being a bus over a take over LeBron. Please tell me how that makes sense, sir. Michael Oliver Candy, not John, sorry y'all. Michael Oliver Candy. I didn't want to bring this man's name up, he did.